Hello, I am in the middle of doing another review. If you guys have not seen that video yet, it should be up first, and that is the Melt Cosmetics Smoke Sessions Part 2 review. So I'm gonna have that linked up here down in the description of this video, but today we're gonna be doing a review and wear test of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Beauty Balm. Now, if you didn't see this, I feel like so many people are talking about it. Here's what it says about it. It is a tinted solid serum that blends skincare and makeup with 8 potent ingredients for a radiant, smooth complexion. Its silky texture ensures seamless application for a naturally even and glowy finish. So this is what it looks like here. I got the shade 5. I bought this on the day of launch and it's just been sitting here waiting for me to do a review. Now, I just opened it a second ago to show you guys the packaging and I totally gouged the shit out of it, so I'm sorry about that, but I'll show you what it looks like. So this is the packaging right here, and it is a stick foundation, and so what I was doing was trying to put this back on and I totally gouged it. So it is very soft, and what a waste. So this is the shade here on the back of my hand. I think I went a little too yellow, but we're gonna find out. So I am going to put the foundation on. I'm only gonna set, I don't know if I'm gonna set any of it. We're gonna see how it feels throughout the day. And it is a very warm day. Like, it's really warm in here right now. I think it's like in the mid 60s today. Let me check. People in Arizona are laughing so hard at me right now. Yeah, it's like 65 degrees right now. Right now, I mean, we're getting a late start on the day. It's 4:58 p.m. So it's really late in the day, but I'm gonna be up till relatively late tonight because my family's coming over. We're having tacos. And we're probably gonna karaoke because it's a Friday night and it sounds really good. So right now my skin is just straight up clean. I'm gonna throw a little bit of moisturizer on, not a ton. This is the moisturizer that I use every single day. This is the Dezi Agua Fresca moisturizer. I love it. I've gone through 3 bottles of it now. It's just lovely. That's all I have to say about it. We're gonna see how this covers. I don't know if they claim for it to be medium coverage. It says here, serum boosted skin tint. It doesn't say anything about coverage. It just says silky texture, naturally even and glowy finish. It feels extremely emollient to me. So like upon initial like application to my hand, it feels like it's gonna be very greasy. So we're about to see. So here we go. I'll do half my face. I think the color match is pretty close. Very glidey, like we're talking glidey. I know you guys are like, why are you applying so much right now? And I wish I had an answer for you other than I'm doing a review on YouTube. So I'm going to blend that out with my IT Cosmetics Love is the Foundation brush. Oh, it's very, very, very emollient. I'm gonna immediately go out on a limb here and say this would not be for oily skin. I cannot say for sure because I don't have really oily skin, but this is so oily and emollient that I think this would drive you insane. I feel like it would just slide down your face all day long. Coverage is actually the perfect kind of amount of coverage that I like these days. As you can see, and I'll turn the camera down, but I have a lot of redness going on in this area of my face. You see how this side has a lot of redness. So right here, you can see it has a decent coverage. That's what we're looking at coverage wise. It looks so weird, the half face. I'm gonna do a little less on this side. That's probably realistically the amount I would use. I will say it feels very greasy. Like first off the bat, it's almost too much for me. Do you guys remember the Anastasia Beverly Hills, was it called Luminous Foundation? I didn't like that either. I did a review on it back in the day and I just remember it being like too greasy. It's too shiny. Now, I'm gonna go out and say, so is this one. This almost feels, I don't know if you guys are on the same page as me, like a sunscreen stick. You see how absolutely just, it's pretty, but I feel like I would do just so much less than I put on. This side 3 is about what I feel like a normal face should need. And coverage wise, I actually feel like it's all right. I don't need any more really, unless I wanna like put a little concealer down here. But again, it's just my family coming over today. So I just wet this beauty sponge here, and on the side that I did a lot of swipes of it, I'm just gonna kind of try to remove some of that oiliness. If you are extremely dry, you might really like this because it's gonna add so much moisture to your skin. But like I said, if you are oily, I don't think so. So this is me removing a lot a lot of the oiliness that sat on top of the skin. I have no idea what sponge this is. Sponges don't have like little imprints in them. Where did this come from? You guys can let me know. I just found it in my sponge pile. But I like that it has that flat edge so we could get right up next to that. All right, now I'm gonna take a little bit of powder, and this is the Rare Beauty powder, and I'm just gonna kind of set that gently. I feel like this is a very specific type of foundation. Like only the absolute driest of most natural people are gonna wanna wear this. Let's zoom you in and turn this down so you guys can see. You see how it's very glidey? I feel like I'm just gonna show you, like if you were to touch it, it just moves. It's not one of those that's gonna stay in place. It's a very much like, it's just on the skin. It's sitting on top, not melting in with it. It's just kind of, it's just gliding all over the place, you know? Okay, so first impressions, I do not like it. I feel like it is extremely greasy. It feels like I put Vaseline in a layer all over my face, and it's just really uncomfortable to me. I don't like it at all. But that's the cool thing about makeup. You might love it, and that's totally fine. No hard feelings. It's just makeup, it ain't that deep. First impressions, I hate it. I'm gonna keep wearing it throughout the day. It's gonna slide all over my face. I can just already feel it. It's so uncomfortable. It feels like I'm wearing an absolute cake face of makeup. Some of you guys are gonna say, you're wearing too much makeup. And to that I say, yeah, I agree. But I'm gonna remove as much as I can. I can't really describe the texture. It feels, okay, I know exactly what it feels like. It feels as though I put a layer of coconut oil all over my face. That's how emollient this is. Like melt to the touch, any warmth at all, and it's just going to start slip sliding all around. All right, so that's a foundation. I'm gonna come back with my face fully done, show you the time, and then I will do a check-in at the end of the night to let you know how this will wear throughout the day. As of right now, I don't think it's gonna, but again, it don't matter, do it. Okay, full face done. Eyes done. And you know what? Now that the rest of my face is on, I feel like the foundation is foundationing. It is doing what I want it to do. I feel like it looks kind of lovely on my forehead. It could be a little more coverage down here. Again, it's a beauty balm. I don't know what, I didn't expect a lot from it. By the way, let's look at the shade range in it. Now, it really depends on the actual product. So this one itself comes in 16 shades, and I feel like it's a decent mixture. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna go to their page on Instagram and show you what they've got. Anastasia. This is the shade range here. So you've got fair at the top, light, medium, and deep. When people see a lot of lighter skin tones, they're like, hey, this doesn't feel balanced to me. I see what they did though, having it be in fair, light, medium, deep, like they have 4 in each category. So it is a pretty balanced range in that regard. These both drive me crazy because tell me that it doesn't look like this shade is darker than this shade. Wouldn't this shade be more suited for her and this shade be more suited for her? Like, am I crazy, or do it feel like these two should be totally switched? So a more full coverage foundation, you're gonna need more shades because it needs to more accurately match that person's skin tone, because their skin tone beneath doesn't shine through the foundation. But when it is a beauty balm or a stick foundation or a skin tint, things like that, don't typically need as many shades because your natural skin tone shade goes through the foundation, and it's just kind of giving a bit of coverage, a bit more evenness to the skin tone, but you don't need as many shades. Like with the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation, they launched with 100 shades. It's never been done before. Literally 100 shades. It's still my #1 foundation, like through and through forever. However, with that one, because it is so full coverage, which I'm gonna show a picture here to show you how full coverage it is. This is me back in like 2018 or 19, whenever this launched, I don't know exactly when. But as you can see, it covers every bit of redness. But because of that, it's basically creating a layer on your skin to where it needs to be a closer match. So you need to have more shades. I hope you guys get kind of what I'm talking about. So typically you will see less of a shade range when it comes down to a thinner, lighter foundation or a beauty balm or a skin tint, moisturizer, things like that. Because again, your skin shines through. So hopefully that makes sense. I will be back in a few hours. I just finished putting this on. It is 5:31 right now, and I am gonna be up at least for like the next six 7 hours. So you will see a relatively decent wear test on this. I'm gonna be singing karaoke. I'm gonna be eating tacos. I can't imagine it's gonna hold up very well through my intensive taco eating, but you know what? You never know. I'm gonna turn the lights down a little bit, show you the final right before so you can see exactly what it looks like on real skin, my normal texture, redness, zits, all kinds of stuff here. Lights down so that beauty lights aren't messing with it. So let's go. All right, see you in a few hours. End of the night. It's all right. I would not recommend it. If you have, like I said, it's so emollient. You do not want to touch your face at all. Like, and because it's so emollient, look, I could just wipe my brow directly off. I'm about to take my makeup off, but you see how it's just like, nothing is on. It's sort of like coconut oiled on. You see what I mean? It looks fine. Like my skin looks fine from afar. It feels like a lot of makeup though. Like it feels very makeup-y. It feels like a lot of stuff on my skin. The way that, I don't know, I just don't really like it. So I feel like if you have extremely dry skin, you might like this. If you have oily skin, I really don't think you will. Normal, iffy. I'm normal and I'm iffy on it. So I'm gonna say after first wear, I would wear it again if, I don't know when I would wear it. It's just really uncomfortable on the skin. That's my main beef with it, but it looks all right. So there you go. Here's what it looks like. And by the way, right now it's 10 p.m. So it's been about 5 hours. So wear is not great. All right, and that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and it was somewhat helpful for you in deciding if you wanted to pick this up or not. I want to be helpful and I want to give you guys honest, unbiased reviews and opinions, just to let you know kind of what a regular average person out there is thinking about these products. So if you have something that you want me to try, let me know. I will try it. I will go to Sephora and buy it. I can go out and try things, order things online. I'm happy to give products a try. I have so much makeup sitting here that I have not reviewed, but that's kind of older. If you guys don't care, I'll happily do it. Or if there's a new product releasing that you guys want to see, please let me know. I'm happy to try it for you and let you know what I think before you go out and spend your money, because that's my job. So, all right, well, I thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you at my next video. Bye.